Hello! Welcome to PC Gaming News. I'm your host, Hydro, aka Marcy Hyde. Today, we're looking at the March of 2024's biggest PC game releases.
You say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
Shit! Who turns down coffee?
The Thaumaturge. It is a story-driven RPG whose setting is the capital of Poland in the early 1900s. AKA, it might have some of my ancestors in it. It focuses on turn-based combat, character growth mechanics, and investigation features. Its lore is centered on the main character's unique ability to tame ethereal entities known as Salutors. The Thaumaturge was released March 4th and is on Steam for $34.99. I don't know, the Steam page made some joke about everybody having their own demon. I'm guessing the Salutors have some sort of host, which is a human. I don't know. I don't know the depth of the lore there. Maybe the humans get infected, maybe they don't. Maybe they can save the human, maybe he has to kill the humans. There's morally ambiguous choices you have to make in the game. It could be a BioShock little sister situation when it comes to Salutors and their hosts. I don't know. It currently has 79% positive reviews on Steam, so that is sounding good for it.
Greetings, dear Quilter. In the heart of the free city of Tom Kitty, where the hum of machines once drowned out the soft purrs of our feline friends, a change is in
Quilts and Cats of Calico. I am constantly asked how my cats are, and let me tell you, they will be digital here. It is a complex game for 1 to 4 players. It's a cozy board game where the goal is to combine colors and patterns of fabric scraps to please adorable cats. So you can imagine it's a lovely, wholesome time. This game was released March 5th. This game was released on March 5th. It costs $19.99. It is developed by Monster Couch. The publisher is also Monster Couch and Flat Out Games. It is on platforms PC and Switch. It has 94% positive reviews for all of its reviews on Steam. That's very good. You do have to remember the easygoing nature of its potential audience, though, for the gameplay. Just, you know.
Hello? Can somebody hear me?
REVEIL. How do you pronounce? REVEIL. Okay. REVEIL was released on March 6th. It is a puzzle exploration game set in an empty circus of the 60s, which take on surreal features. The main character is trying to find his missing wife and daughter by searching for clues. It costs $19.99. Its developer is Pixel Split, published by Daedalic Entertainment, and put on the platforms PC, PS4 and 5, Xbox One, as well as Xbox Series X and S. It is rated very positive on Steam with 89% positive reviews. Looking at the trailer, to me, it looks like an extreme version of a classic Nancy Drew point-and-click type of game. However, there's a lot more to it, clearly. It's, I want it. I want it. I want this game. It's on my wish list. I want it.
Fight I will. Feel the Force. Tonight the fall of the Jedi is at hand. Your friends can't save you now.
Play in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy.
Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. This included Star Wars Battlefront Classic and Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was expected you were able to have an up to 64-player online support in massive location battles. It came out on March 13th and is currently priced at $35.01 on Steam. Its publisher/developer is Aspyr. However, it has absolutely god-awful reviews. It is mostly negative reviews. It only has 20% positive reviews. That is one of the worst. It is the worst reviewed game on this month's list, unfortunately. I don't know what happened. From what I understood, upon release, the servers were not able to support the amount of people that wanted to play online. Like, to an astronomical amount. All I know is it's mostly negative reviews. Very, very bad. I'll look into it when I'm less tired. And maybe I'll have a well-dressed cut-in.
I'm well dressed for comfort. Anyways, when Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection was released, Battlefront 2 only had 3 64-person servers, there was a large joining session password error, excessive rubber banding, and delayed hit registration, which made it practically unplayable. A lot of these issues were fixed in an update 4 days later, but it was too late!
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Anyways. Lightyear Frontier. Early access began March 19th. It is going for $24.99. It is a cozy farming adventure game with up to 3 friends, centered on using and upgrading mechs to progress your extraterrestrial farm. Developed and published by Framebreak and Amplifier Studios. It is on the platforms PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Currently, it has very positive reviews on Steam. It is sitting with 87% positive reviews. I mean, yeah, that sounds like such a nice chill game. Very relaxed. Although, I don't know, looking at it, it did look like it may be a little simplistic, but I don't know.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
Alone in the Dark was released March 20th. It is $59.99. It was developed by Pieces Interactive and published by THQ Nordic. Why am I so close? Now we have a little more space. Alone in the Dark was released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. It is a third-person psychological horror game and is a reimagining of the 1992 horror game of the same name. You play as Emily Hartwood, who is played by Jodie Comer, or Edward Carnby, who is played by David Harbour. They're familiar people. Exploring the southern Gothic elegance of Derceto Manor. The story is written by Mikhail Hedberg, aka the cult horror writer of Soma and Amnesia. So you know this story is going to be very interesting, but vague, possibly confusing. Currently, the reviews are mostly positive, 78% positive reviews on Steam.
In a realm of fantasy and fate, you've existed before. as a chosen hero bestowed with immense power. A nefarious wielder of great magic.
Dragon's Dogma 2. It is an action RPG driven by the player's choices within a rich fantasy setting where a large game mechanic is receiving aid from various tag-along creatures called pawns. Dragon's Dogma 2 was released March 21st. It costs $69.99 and was developed and published by Capcom! We love Capcom! Capcom! Dragon's Dogma 2 was released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. Dragon's Dogma 2 has very mixed reviews. We're gonna have to pull in like a Negative Nelly for this one. Negative Nelly, our local Debbie Downer. She specializes in poor reviews, so we'll have to call in.
Hello.
What's the deal with
Dragon's Dogma 2? You mean the game that everyone gets low FPS even on high caliber GPUs? Don't worry. I'm sure the unnecessary microtransactions that include making players pay $2 to alter their appearance will encourage the devs to optimize this $70 industry standard title. I'm gonna go sigh while watching traffic now.
Rated M for mature.
Come on, new kid! Put your shit on! Come on, Button! Let's go, Stan! Snow day, everyone!
Let me tell you about the day of the big storm. The day the sun died. The day there was no school.
South Park Snow Day. South Park Snow Day was released March 26th, and it costs $29.99. This game is an up to 4-player action-adventure game set in the South Park world during a snow day. As usual, you play as the new kid and battle across a snow-covered chaotic town. Its developer is Question, and its publisher also THQ Nordic. It was released on PC, PS5, Switch, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. This game also got mixed reviews at 56%, only 56% positive. It does not live up to the expectations set by the previous parts of the series. I guess they slacked off on making a fun game, unfortunately, according to these reviews.
Hello.
Let's see what the Debbie Downer has to say.
South Park?
Snow Day? You mean the game that the loudest reviews said was disappointing and boring? It was disappointing to a lot because dialogue wasn't implemented as creatively and effectively into gameplay as previous South Park games. Looking at the gameplay, I think the people who said it was boring were just bad at the game and got salty for having to restart a level. My conclusion? Classic case of mad because bad.
Alright, well thank you, Nelly. That being said,
what is everyone playing?
Let's find out what everyone is playing today. On April 11th, this March episode, unfortunately, is being recorded a bit past the date that would make sense for it, but we could still track the current stats. So today, April 11th at 6 a.m. Central, the top games of Twitch right now are League of Legends is number 1. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 3, Valorant. Number 4, Dota 2. Number 5, CS2. All reliables, really. The top gaming categories on Kick right now are... Do we count slots and casino? Meh. Nah. Alright, PUBG! Battlegrounds. Really? Interesting. Okay. Call of Duty Warzone. League of Legends. Teamfight Tactics. And GTA 5, of course. Okay, and currently on YouTube Gaming, the top live games are League of Legends, CS2, Garena Free Fire, Battlegrounds Mobile India, and Arena of Valor. What is up with Steam? What's up with Steam? April 11th. The top selling games right now are Helldivers 2, CS2, Destiny 2, Apex Legends, and Content Warning. Content Warning is a good time. Most played games on Steam right now. Number 1, CS2. Number 2, Dota 2. Number 3, PUBG Battlegrounds. Number 4, Naraka Blade Point. I've never even heard of that one. And number 5, Apex Legends. Alright, so that's what's up with Steam. Anyways, this has been PC Gaming News, and I am still your host, Hydro, aka Marcy Hyde. Good night! South Park Snow Day? You mean the game that had the loudest... Fifth...